Thanks for joining us today. As you might have heard, we are really excited. Calm Minds, Kind Hearts is partnering with the Outer Rings Fitness Collective to offer an opportunity for our youth in our community to have an alternative space during remote learning. We are going to offer this in the form of Next Gen Zen, which will be a mixture of mindful movement and mindfulness activities. You might have seen Dan and I doing some demonstrations of the mindful movement, and today we're going to just give you a brief intro to what a mindfulness activity might look like for your youth, and you can definitely practice these yourselves as well. So mindfulness is simply learning to pay attention to your thoughts, your emotions, or anything within your five senses in the present moment and without judgment, which can be hard at times. So to practice doing this, one skill is to notice grounding, or to notice the sensations of gravity in your body connecting you to the earth. So I'm going to run us through just a quick activity example today with Dan and I being the students. So I guess I'll be the instructor. Cool? So I invite you to just find a comfortable position. You can either be seated, standing, you could be lying down, whatever is comfortable for you. You can even do this activity walking if that's better for you. And I invite you, if you would like, to close your eyes. It's always an invitation. If that's not comfortable for you, then an alternative would be to pick a spot to focus your attention on. And what that does is it takes away the distraction of sight, and it helps us to heighten our other senses just a little bit. Now I invite you, if you will, to first just notice where your body is touching either the earth, the ground, the chair, maybe a couch that you're sitting on. And notice where you connect with that area of support. You can notice any sensations you might feel around that area, maybe warmth or heaviness. And perhaps as you feel that grounded comfort, the support of your chair or of the earth, you might feel the rest of you elongating just a little bit. Now let's bring our sensation, our attention down to our legs. Perhaps they're connected to the floor, the earth. Perhaps they're resting on a chair or a couch. See what you notice and what you feel. Let's continue all the way down to our feet or our heels. Perhaps you feel your heels grounding into the earth, or the bottoms of your feet touching the floor. See if you can rest your attention just for a moment on that feeling of support and security. Simply by taking a moment to ground our body to the earth and connect us to the present moment. When you're ready, I invite you to gently open your eyes and orient yourself back to the space that we're in by noticing any visual items in the room or any colors around the room to bring you back. Thank you for sharing in that activity today. So this was a formal mindfulness practice. Thank you, Dan. You can stay there if you'd like to, whatever you wish. That was a formal.
My own thoughts for real there. Right? To be honest.
This obviously isn't always realistic in our day-to-day life. If you can sit down and practice, it's excellent. That's like maintenance, right? That's like working out so that you can more readily tune in to that place of calm during a heightened interaction or a time when you're starting to feel agitated. But if you are in that moment, you might not be able to lay down on the ground or sit down and close your eyes, right? But what you can do is, as you start to feel your nervous system going a little off balance or a little out of whack, you can actually, without anyone knowing, just take a moment to notice your feet touching the ground and grounding to the earth. Or if you're sitting, maybe you're in front of a Zoom call like we're having so many these days, you can just take a moment to notice the support of your chair. And what that can do is just be a quick reset for your nervous system, a quick way to connect yourself back to the present moment and not get lost in the thoughts or the worries that can often take us away. Thank you.
Thank you. Strong information.
Awesome.